Hey, how's it going, everyone? Welcome to the Exercise Nick Show. I'm Exercise Nick. This is X Nicky over here, and I just want to say, hello and welcome to our stream. Our stream, we do game dev, we do 3D modeling, we do 3D sculpting, we do 2D art. Hey, check us out on YouTube. We're here on Twitch. If you're on YouTube, check me out live on Twitch. It's very cool to interact with all of you guys out there. So, let me know what's going on. Let me know what's interesting you. I know someone reached out on YouTube and say, "Hey, Exercise Nick, can you make more tutorials?" I was like, "Definitely. What kind of tutorials do you want? Join the Discord and send me a DM and tell me what kind of tutorials you would like. I'll do as much as I can." There's cool things on the horizon. If you look right above my head there, you see there's a merch store we just started there. That's kind of fun. Okay, guys, we're gonna get right into working with Blender here and working on game level design for the game Soul 3000. That's a game I'm working on. So we're doing level design for games and all that sort of stuff. So let's get right into it. Let's go. Okay, here we are. Let's get into that level arena. So basically we had concept art right here. I'll just make this bigger. So this is some concept art that I drew based upon a rough what they call a gray model or white box model that we did in 3D. We had a character run around. We realized the arena size was pretty nice. So I took some screenshots and we made this drawing. It's kind of like a utility concept art drawing. So what you're seeing here is like some walls and some water flowing down some broken parts of the walls, kind of like a waterfall. And then there's a pond in the middle here, right there. And then we have like these kind of pink grass things that we have in the game with some little fireflies and stuff. And inside of the wall, there's like some pipes here. So that's what you're seeing right now. Okay, guys. So you gotta have like some level of, even if it's just a sketch, right? Some kind of concept art, some idea of what it is you wanna do in 3D, right? I mean, it helps, So what we did some sculpting and we did some look development and that kind of thing. The look development we did was just basically adding shaders onto some of these models right here. So if you take a look here, let's fire up the viewport. The viewport in Blender, if you want to capture textures and you want to bake, what they call baking, right? If you want to bake textures for game levels and capture different details and painting and that kind of thing, you need to use cycles. I think Eevee, I don't know if you could do it as yet with Eevee. Let's check it out. So if I go to Eevee, I don't think there's a bake menu. Is there a bake menu in here? I'm looking. I don't really see a bake menu. And Eevee gives you slightly different results, even though they're pretty close now, right? There, you could make it where Eevee looks good. But our final render engine is not Eevee. The final render engine is a game. It's a gaming platform called Godot. That's what I'm using to build this game. So what I'm gonna do, let's come in here. We built some different we built some low poly meshes and different things like that to capture the detail on here. And we're gonna do that. We're gonna capture the detail and capture make it game ready on a low res mesh from the high res mesh. Okay, so I put all the low res mesh on something here called export. So this is where I'm putting all my game ready assets. If we go ahead here and we select let's hide everything else. You know what, maybe we put these things here. Excuse me, guys. I'm gonna put these things here in their own collection. Let's just do that real quick. To add collections here in Blender, you just press M, go to new collection, and let's call this default. Oh, working. I like to call it working. All right, let's do that. Put it in the working folder. I'm gonna hide that now. So this is our game ready assets, and So we got to make sure that we got to prep these so that they're really efficient in the game engine. So the thing about efficiency is, like, if you look right here, this is all the player's going to see. So if I select this rock thing here and I rotate to the bottom, you're going to see like the bottom part of, you're going to see the bottom part of the rock, which is what the player does not see. So we could clean stuff like that up. Let's come in here. I'm going to turn this music down just a little bit. This is my exercise music, guys. You know, we do a little bit of music on here too, so it's kind of almost like a full package of you know, development. So okay, so I'm going to go into wireframe. I'm going to go over to vertices, and we just want to. So what I'm going to do, this is the bottom side of look at this right here. I'll show you guys the bottom side of the rock right here that I'm selected, right? I'm going to rotate on that so that it becomes somewhat kind of flat, and that kind of gives me an idea if I'm seeing the bottom also. Or you could go to a top view and then press like, what's it, control thing, and it will give you the bottom, and you can just get most of these polygons off of here. So it's easy to do. Let's just switch over W to switch your mode. I'm going to go over to this kind of paint selection mode, and you could zoom out. See, it has a radius right here too. You can make the radius a little bigger for the paint selection. I'm just gonna paint the bottom here. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of these get rid of these triangles from the bottom because we're not gonna see it. I'm just gonna go kind of like up to the edge here and just press Control, press plus to kind of get most of it. We can't get all of it because it's a little bit of a mess. So I'm gonna get most of it. Press delete, faces. I'm gonna do that with the other ones here too. Control 7. If you have a numpad, you can press 7 on your keyboard. Now, if you want to see my keyboard shortcuts, that most likely I would have that happening in the next stream. So look out for that, you know, because we normally would have keyboard shortcuts up on here. And I don't know if that helped anybody, maybe it did, but let me know. Let me know in the comments if keyboard shortcuts, seeing what I press, if that actually helps you or not. I'm not sure if it does, but you know, who knows, you know, let me know. Okay, I'm gonna do the Control plus thing here. Yep, you got most of the bottom, you don't have to get all. And let's press delete, faces, yep. And we have one more rock to do, guys. This guy here. Press Control minus, Control 7, sorry. And we got the bottom here. And I'm just gonna go over and select this paint selection tool here. To get a paint selection tool in Blender, I'm pressing the W key and it cycles through the different selection tools. The selection tools is over here to the top left of your screen. Just go ahead and press Control plus. Oh, excuse me, Control plus. Yep. And the reason why I'm rotating around, I don't want any polygons selected on the sides, just on the bottom. Go ahead and press Control X. Oh, not Control X. Control Z. Let's see that. Let's press X and delete faces. Oh yeah, that's awesome. What? Look at this, guys. Look what we have here. We have Matteo. Matteo is in the house. Hey, how's it going, Matteo? Hello. How are you, Matteo? How are you doing? It's been a little bit. Our friend Matteo is here, guys. What? You came back home a week ago? Man, what an adventure. So how do you like it? Is it something that you think you're gonna continue doing? Are you part of the crew now? Okay, guys, I'm gonna center the center pivot here to the center of the world. I have a shortcut for it. If you want to center an object's pivot to the center of the world, first you gotta make sure that the 3D cursor, this kind of thing that looks like a target, is to the center of the world by pressing Shift C, and it brings a 3D cursor over there. And then what you need to do is select the object and go into Object and go Set Origin and then Origin to 3D Cursor. But look at that. In Blender, you could right click, you could right click on that menu item in Objects, and then you could press Change Shortcut, and then you click on that and then you press the shortcut you want. Oh, you came home back while your coworkers are dancing to Eminem 59 cents. And did 50 Cent get a raise? He's like 59 cents now and crap like that. I my little butterfly. That's pretty funny. That's very cool. Look at that, Mateo. Did you realize something? You're like a subscriber now, and I think that happened because 13 Heads gave a bunch of subscriptions to a bunch of people on here. Oh, were you? Okay. It sounded to me like you had a lot of fun though. Okay, guys, so these rocks are ready to rock and roll, right? The only thing that has to happen here is that we got to make sure these things are really optimized. Then we're going to break them up and add UV sets to them and then capture back the complex material into a texture map. And that stuff is pretty cool to do in Blender. So that's what we're going to do right now. Yeah, you're a subscriber now. That's right. Yeah, 13 Heads gifted a bunch. Ah, okay. There's audio memes. That's cool. Whoa! Look at this! Yet another one. Nikki, you see what's going on here? Milor is here. What's up, Milor? How are you doing? I hope I'm familiar. Been pretty good, you know. We reorganized the stream a little bit here, and hopefully, you know, you guys are gonna be getting a whole lot more content. You know, I'm trying to have more benefits to anyone that watches the stream. Really want it to be beneficial to you guys. Okay, guys, so what I'm going to do, just off the top of my head here, I'm going to add some UVs onto this. But the thing is, right? So when you're doing this kind of work, you could have like an object that represents the texture at its regular size, so you would know if you have to cut an object up into different pieces or not, you know. But I'm going to ignore that for now and just cut it up. Yeah. Emotional why iPhone 1 to 6. Yeah. Me at 5. The fake Bobby cell phone. That's cool. Yeah, but also, yeah, we've been good, you know. We've been good. We've been trying to raise things up. Mateo, that's a funny meme. I know Mateo, you with the jokes, so okay, guys. So what? I'm just gonna focus in here for a little bit. Okay. Should I or should I not cut this up? I don't have to cut it up. Let's unwrap it and see what we get. So I'm gonna select this, and we're gonna switch the thing up here. And we're gonna go into UV editing right here. So this is this main model right here, and I'm gonna split the view up so that we could do that. Yeah, when those cell phones kind of big, I think those cell phones were big so like kids could hold them or something. I don't know, man. Like I didn't have a whole lot of toys, but I can remember seeing them, I think. Okay, so let's see here. I'm just going to add like a shader editor graph in here. And this is a UV thing here. So if I select all these vertices and I press U on here, it would unwrap all of this. Now, the thing is, I had a special plugin that allows you to pack things really tightly. Okay, so that's what unwrapping does. I'm gonna go and do smart UV project and see what we get with that. Man, all this stuff looks really new in this new Blender. You guys gotta bear with me here. Bear with me. You get it? Let's see, island margins, area weight, go all the way up. Island margins is gonna a little scoochy on that. Huh, line axis. I've never seen that before. Vertical or rotational method. Okay, I got it. Okay, let's unwrap and see what we get. Whoa! Let's try that again. I think the margins are too high. You know what? We need to... This is what we need to do, guys. This affects the UVs here. I'll show you guys in a minute. If you come here and you do like a Shift A, not Shift A, Control A, and you transform rotations and scales. There you go. Let's see if the UVs do better now. When in doubt, always smart UV project. Yep, you got it. When in doubt, smart UV it out. That's right. That's right. Oh, you didn't have many toys to Mateo? Well, that's sad, you know. But yeah, I mean, like, you know, like I had some toys, you know. Just long as it's PG, because right now we're on the actual stream for the week. You know, like the hangout streams, you know, we could talk about almost anything, but here I try to keep it really about like this, you know, 3D and just chilling and that kind of thing. So nothing too X-rated. Keep it PG-13. Yeah, sure. Go ahead. And remember, there's other people watching, so. Okay, so it looked like I did it and it still kept everything the same way. Let's try it one more time. Let's see. I'm gonna go down on the margins. Why is the margins like that? That's really weird. Okay, there we go. Let's unwrap that. Oh, let's try it again. Oh, that looked better. This looks like chaos though. Look at that. Look at that thing. Maybe I have to decimate it just one more step. Let's try that. Let's try decimating this mesh just once more. So I'm going to add like a modifier on here and generate. I'm going to decimate this guy because we want to have it as a game asset, but we don't want it too dense because it's because the game engine is going to take a performance hit. So let's go 0.7 maybe as decimated, just a little bit. Oh, that's looking pretty good. Material, are you typing the joke? Is it that long? Uh-oh. I'm very careful with Mateo's jokes. Okay, let's go one more down. 0.6. All right, I think this is looking good enough. I think any lower than this is just going to look bad. Maybe this already looks bad because, like, by the time we add... Okay, you know what? Hold on, guys. 0.8. Yeah, I don't want it too low. It should just be low enough. That's great. That's I'm going to collapse that down. Let's try reprojecting this again. Before we even do that, I'm just gonna go ahead and do like a Alt M and make sure I'm well by distance, make sure everything is nice and clean. Go ahead, U for UV project, smart UV project. The weight should be all the way up. Margins is low. This is looking good. Let's go. Okay, this is what it's gonna have to be, guys. I'm gonna do it one more time. Let's do the UV project, and I'm gonna try, let's do that, unwrap it. Let's play with the angle here. I think if you play the angle interactively, you could see how it's splitting things up. If I turn that all the way down, what do we get? Ah, okay, gotcha. So I might wanna, I think this is working good, better this way. So let's continue, let's go down some. Go down, go down, go down. Okay, I'm gonna go all the way down. Wow, you get wild different results. Is that splitting it even more? Okay, we gotta go higher. Oh yeah, that's what we wanted. Okay, so check this out. Let's take a look at this thing here. This is a lot better. That to me makes more sense, right? I'm going to go at 80. That's funny. It's a little weird joke, but it's funny, man. I like it. Who knows how long it lasts? Like 9 years. I have to think about that one. Matthew, were you telling these jokes to your coworkers and stuff? What did they think about your jokes? Did you do any of those? Okay, so this is how this works, guys. Check this out. So the thing is, when you're doing game development, right, and you have, this is an arena area that we're working on, right? Let's leave this UVs like this for now. But I'm just gonna show something a little bit here. So when you're doing it, you kind of like want it from the perspective of the person that is playing the game, which would probably be like straight on like that. So all of a sudden, you are now confronted with like what places, what parts of the game model does the character see the most, does the player sees the most. So like definitely like the floor is a big deal, right? So you want that higher texture. Anything that's low down, because unless the character flies, You want that in a higher texture resolution. Things that are on top or hidden to the back, you want that lower. So that's how you could like kind of average things out. So let's do that. So what I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna go and select out the areas where I think the character is, or the player is gonna see, or where I know the player is gonna see, not think. So check this out. I mean, I better know, right? Because you know, if you're developing it, you should know where the exactly where the player's eyes are gonna be. So it's something like this for here. All right. I'm gonna select those out. So those are gonna be the high resolution points here on the level, or the highest. I wouldn't say the high resolution, the highest resolution points, right? So these things. No, we could just inspect that in 3D, right? Okay, get rid of that. Kind of get rid of that. A lady, no, 9 months, sir. Jeez. Oh my gosh. So it's not for me, it's for him. I think I get the joke. I think the joke is the joke still going, Matteo? Malore. Oh man. I'll give it this one, Matteo. I'll give you a exercise Nick LOL. Laugh out loud. Here. Ha 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 ha. The gentleman takes a new. Okay. Okay. I want to see where this is going. Like, at this point in time, I feel like you're going to have to explain the joke to me. but I'll hang in there. I'm hanging in there. Okay. All right. So these are the parts here that are most probably double check the sides of this actually. It would be pretty cool once we get the texture on this and load it into the engine for sure. Okay, so all these are selected. All right, so these we want to be. So let's go back into the UV editing thing. All right, and in Blender you could sync up the selection by pressing this button up here. I don't think I have my special magnifying glass anymore, guys, but to the top left of your screen here, there's UV sync selection. If you select that, it'll select everything that's in accordance to this. So we're gonna take that, grab. Oh, hold on. We wanna make sure we want polygons like that. Yep, it's polygons. Okay, we're gonna grab these. So these all are the most important things in the game. I'm gonna select everything else and take a look at it. All right, and we could test this out. Let's test out to see if what I'm doing here is correct. So the way I'm going to do that is I'm gonna show the rest of the level. Okay. Unhide the rest. Oh, probably not that one. Let's do the structure. Huh. Okay, this is cool enough. right? So I'm looking here, I don't see anything orange in the level. Only to the top. Oh, look, something peeked through right here, so we want to add that guy in. Let's just invert it. Invert selection. And we're gonna select all the parts here, right here. Because the player's gonna walk around. So I don't want this part over here. This little part right here to be low res. I want it to be on the higher res side. So I'm just gonna select those triangles. Okay. Mitty, are you still writing the other part to the joke? It's like, Matthew, you have like improv jokes, which is pretty unique, and I've never like seen anything like that. I think it's pretty cool. Okay, getting back into this main area here. I'm just looking. All right, so we know all these are the most important parts. But look, I'm gonna just include this little section right here. I don't know why it's not doing that. Disconnect that. Maybe like that. Yeah, maybe something like that. Okay. So now come into here, select everything, grab. Oop, did we not select some of these things here? Oh, wait a minute. Oh, back up. Back it up, back it in. Okay, so everything else here is not that important. Not that important. Oh, look at that. We have a little spot right there. It's weird. So this is how I go through and kind of determine, you know, just like by the first blush, kind of like, you know, like what deserves more resolution. Now you could do something a little more sophisticated than this. You could literally take the game camera or, you know, or a camera and kind of have it the same kind of field of view and everything like the game camera, and actually walk through the level and select polygons as you see them, and then you know for a fact those are the ones that are only going to be high res. But that's a little bit much for right now. I'm not going to go through that right now. That's only if like things get really crazy, then you want to get into that. Okay, so I got this selected. Let's unwrap this yet again. Go right ahead. Bazam! See, look at that. So what I want to do now is to come in here and tell it. Okay, yeah, that's looking good. I want to tell it to pack this properly. So let's go in here, pack islands. Okay, so it's an exact shape, concave. Okay, scale rotate. Yep. Method any is fine. You know what? We're just gonna save it. You're just gonna pack it with the defaults. Let's see what it does. Oh, Blender pack is nice. So I literally bought a separate plugin, guys, that does this. Look at that. It packed it really tightly. So that's all the important parts packed into that one image. Okay, I'm gonna scale this down. But this is where the yes, UV Pack Master, that's correct. This is not UV Pack Master here, but the one I was talking about, the one I bought was UV Pack Master. That's right. Yeah. That's right, Muller. I believe there's an update for the newest Blender. I'm gonna probably check it out. You guys might see me get that in a minute, because UV Pack Master has one thing that's kind of nice, where it does a thing where, oh, you bought it too? That's awesome. We might actually use that in a few minutes here, because it has one feature where it allows you to pack in an area. You know, so like with UV Pack Master, I could leave this like this and then select the remaining remaining scruff right here and tell it to pack it in this like L space I have right here, which is kind of fun. You see, Mateo, is this coming out to the end of your story? It's a lady. You point to your belly all the time and I can't stand it anymore. The gentleman calms down. Sorry, mom, it's not for you, it's for my bee. I get it now. I get where you. I get. Oh my gosh! Come on, man. I get it. That has to be the end of the joke there. Hardy har har. That's why I was like, guys, Mateo's telling a joke. Very cool, Mateo. Thanks for that. Ex Nikki, what do you think? Do you think it's Mateo's joke there is funny? I think so.
Ha ha ha.
Get a little ha 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 from Ex Nikki. Let's pack this here. So that's the only thing. I don't know if in Blender you can restrict where you pack this, right? That's the cool thing about the UV Pack Master. So let's just do exact concave. I don't think there's a boundary shape concave. Shape method. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, it doesn't really have lock pin islands. So wait a minute, lock pin islands, lock method or okay, we don't want that. So let's pack this. Okay. Grab. Okay, so I'm gonna take this and move this aside, and we're gonna look for UV Pack Master, guys, because this is all fresh, right? We're doing this, we're having fun, that kind of thing. Oh no, I gotcha. Yeah, to not ruin the show. Yeah. Nah, that's funny, man. I enjoy it. You know, and a kind of slightly, slightly mature way. It's funny. But yeah, you know, yeah. I'll just leave it like that. Okay, guys. So, so let's see. Let's check out our UV Pack Master and see what that's about. Because I think I have the plugin here. I don't think I have the newest one. So let's see. UV Pack. Maybe I don't know if the old one could work in the newest Blender, but let's see. UV Pack Master. Hopefully I did not jump the gun by using the newest Blender. I held out for as long as I could. You guys know that. If you look at the last streams, you know, I've been holding out. Okay, so let's go in here. UV Pack Master. Mateo. Your jokes are cool. Limit. Let me see if I'm so. No, I don't know. Been trying to think about it. Okay, I bought it on Blender Market. Okay, guys, I'm gonna sign into Blender Market here to UV Pack Master. Give me a second. I'm gonna go. Let's switch over to the chat room here for a minute. Yeah, boy. Wow, does this refresh like this? Like, what? Where's all the chats? Yeah, Mateo, I don't know. No is my answer. Oh, wait. Empty supermarket. What? An empty supermarket with only water. I got that one. Like literally, as you mentioned that, I remember a long time ago when I was like a teenager, right? Like I remember like I was in a taxi, or like kind of like a bus. I was in a bus. That's where it was. I was in a bus, and there's this guy who came on, and he totally, and this is wild. I didn't know you could do this. And if you have any problems with alcohol out there, guys, don't take what I'm saying and don't do it because it's very dangerous. But I remember like this guy came on the bus and he reeked of like rubbing alcohol. And I was like, what's going on? He smelled like a hospital. And he pulled out like rubbing alcohol out of his pocket, like a bottle of it, and drank it. I was like, dude, you're gonna damage yourself. And I realized he was drunk, and I didn't know you could do that. He was literally drinking alcohol, like alcohol, not like like wine or rum or anything like that. Like literally like cleaning alcohol. Like I never knew you could do that. I'm pretty sure that's very extremely dangerous. And Wow, you know, just when you said that there, material, just remind me of that. Whoa, where's the chats? Hold on here. Milo just posted something and there's no chats coming up. Hold on here. It's supposed to be the chat room and there's no chats. Guys, I'm still figuring stuff out. Forgive me. Oh, wait a minute. The chat is not here? Whoa, what's this? Hold on here. Let me see what's going on. Oh, I see. Okay, let's see if we can fix this. Yeah, Mulo, hold on. What? You could do that? That's crazy. That stuff has to be super dangerous. Guys, I'm sorry. I'm not seeing chat on here, so I'm just... Everything is still a little bit fresh. Okay. Okay, let's see if we get chat up here. Okay, so there's some kind of mix up here. I'm gonna get rid of that. Okay, here we go. Oh, zoinks. This will suffice for now. So funny. I was blind without chat, guys. You know, I didn't know what was going on without it. Okay, here we go. Put that chat on. Lovely. One day, good heaven. Okay, is this another joke material? Yeah, cologne, like, no way. Yeah, that's definitely like you know, that's a cliffhanger thing. Let's do this. What if we do, hold on here. I'm trying to think of a good way to wrap this. Oh, did I have it wrapped? Is that why? Hold on. Guys, give me a second. Sorry to be doing this on air, but hey, it is what it is, right? It is what it is. Feliz Navidad. Dance me. I don't get the that one, but I'll have to think about that one a little bit. Let me see, Mateo. Hold on. Okay. I could double up the chat here, guys. I don't know if that's the way. I don't know if this is the way to go, but let's see here. Maybe like that. Hold on. I'm trying to make it so I could, you know, can read. So other people could read, you know, how cool you guys are. Something like that, maybe. Yeah, okay. Let's go with that. Maybe that works. Why is the guitar angry? Nobody picked her out. No, was the guitar a girl? That's the... was the guitar on a date? I like that one. That's fun. I like that. Thought-provoking. Okay, guys, we get back into some 3D here. I'm just getting into UV Pack Master here, and I'll show you guys it in a minute. I just need to log in. If I could log in, hold on. Oh, here we go. Okay, all right, here it is. UV Pack Master 3. Oh, okay. What do I have? New major release for the state-of-the-art UV packing solution for Blender. What do I have? Hold on here, guys. Okay, guys. Oh, you guys are not seeing what I'm seeing. Hold on. Let's do this. Okay, this is my Blender market thing here. Let's go this. UV Pack Master. Ah. Hopefully this will work. I don't know, would this one work? Meantime, to pick the tracer with a base. Man, those are some promiscuous instruments. Okay, UV Pack Master 2. Is it 3? Add-on. Oh, okay, hold on here. 4 downloads. Oh, okay. Oh, so 3 is the newest one. Oh no, it's called what? Do I not get free updates for life? Let's see what's going on here. Okay, so this is the engine. This is the Pack Master. Pack Master? Pack Faster. Okay, let's go here. Okay, that's that. Let's go here. Have you read this? Okay. Okay. I think I have everything. I'm not sure what I'm seeing here, but UV Pack Master 3. I'm believing, yeah, this is something different, guys. So I don't know. I may have to get the newest one. Oh my gosh, I don't have $44. We may have to pack this by hand, guys. Seeing a bug on the bed and calling it bad.
I can understand someone seeing a bug on the bed and calling it a bed bug. But WHO the F called the cockroaches?
Oh my gosh. But you know, some people call cockroaches water bugs. I was like, what? It's not a water bug, it's a cockroach. This is weird, and I guess bugs or cockroaches are like yeah, definitely disgusting. Like maybe they have a purpose, right? To like feed the bird population, maybe. I'm not sure. Every insect has a purpose, but you know, cockroaches, I don't know. Like snakes, you know. I can understand flies to a degree, I think, like because they can eat, the maggots eat dead flesh, you know. I think snakes take kills like more harmful. They take care of rodents and stuff like that. I think, you know, like what? Yeah, it's like the ecosystem, you know. But cockroaches, nah. Okay, so I don't know if my version of this is gonna work, guys. It may blow up in my face, but let's check it out. Okay, here we go. UV Pack Master. Okay, so this is the engine. This is the add-on. Let's see what's going on with the engine. Let's extract that here. Okay, so it wants to. So this is a Linux, right? So it wants to know where it is. Meteor, no. My question to you, Mateo, do you like cockroaches? Oh, and like where you were, the really? Okay. I think like isn't some parts of Europe like that kind of stuff like nudity is a little more common than other places or something. I'm not sure. I think the furthest I've gone as a little kid was like England, and I was a little kid, but as an adult no, and I haven't been to any part of Europe as yet. I would love to. I would love to visit Finland. Let's see here. UV engine. So we got an engine here. So I'm gonna drop this into software, to my software folder. And we could use Blender to try to install this. Let's see, this might not work, guys. I'm sorry. If it doesn't, we'll pack this by hand. Which is what I've done for all my life. But yeah, the plugins are hot though. Oh, I see what you're saying. I got you now. I got you. Attack on Titan. Let's see here. I'm gonna import. Let's install. So we're gonna install. Hold on here. Install an add-on. What is going on here? Add-ons. Get extensions. Wow, this is new. Okay, guys, this is like new stuff here in Blender. What the? Okay. Install from disk. Okay, so there's a little. They changed it. There's a little thing up there, like a little triangle, and you could get to install your add-on that you downloaded. So let's go here into downloads. Go into UV Packmaster 2. I believe I need 3. I think this might not work. Oh, does it work? No, it installs, but it might throw an error. Let's see. If it throws an error, we'll pack it by hand. Legacy user. All of a sudden, I'm a legacy user now? Okay. Ooh, this does not look good. So normally it tells you where stuff is. Okay, I'm going to leave that like that. UV Pack Master 2. Okay, once the engine, and we put that in software. So let's go here into the software folder. Software, and this is the engine right here. Let's do that. Select that. Oh, it's looking fine. Let's see. Man, if this works, this will be great. I mean, I don't have to pay money to upgrade. Okay, let's see here. Okay, last operation, that's great. What we want to do, we want to pack to other things. So, packing devices. Let's see here. Oh, look at this. Okay, I'm going to leave this alone. And let's see if we could pack it. It says pack. It works without me upgrading. This is great. Okay, so I'm going to pack to others. Where is that? Rotation, split, save. Okay, pack, overlap, check, measure. Hold on here. Advanced options. Pack to others right here. Yeah, boy. Even the babysitter heard me talking on the. Oh. Okay, it's analyzing right now. It's actually analyzing the stuff here. Topology analyst. Packing process not okay. Okay, oh look at it did it. It totally did it. Why did it choose right here though? Literally, you could come in here and just restrict it to a specific area if you wanted. So let's do that. I mean, I'm not gonna screw around with this thing anymore. Let's restrict it to an area. So check this out. So UV Pack Master works with the newest Blender. Thank God I didn't have to pay more money to upgrade it. So I'm gonna scale on the Y, and I'm just gonna stretch these UVs up here. This is not advised, guys. Don't ever stretch UVs like this. But I'm not saying I know what I'm doing. I'm just I just done this before and it worked. So but this is a no-no. So that's not what you do. But this is what you do though. You could come in here and you could give it a region to pack to. So let's do that. Let's see here if I could find it. Non-square packing, I think. Oh man. Oh boy. Everything is like switched around. Non-square packing. Rotation. Advance. Okay, let's see here. Pack to others. Fixed scale. Okay, basic options. I basically got to find it back here, guys. Pixel margin. I don't know where it is anymore. Okay, so let's let's see here. We'll find it. So let's see here. Non-square packing, island rotation, manual grouping. Okay, so basically what you want to do is to draw a box, right? Packing devices, basic options, packing options, pixel margin. Let's see here. Not. Oh, packing box. Here it is. There it is. No, okay, now we could draw a box where we want these UVs to fall into. Okie dokie. This is good stuff. I believe you gotta hold a key down like a B or something. No. Control. Right click control. Okay, let me see what's up. Packing box. Draw packing box. Oh, right here. Oh, you could write. Yeah, there you go, guys. Got it. So let's put all these remaining things. Let's click draw packing box. We're gonna draw the box in the corner here. Hold on. Let's do this again. Draw the box. Okay. Right here to right here. Okay. Now we could select the remainders and do pack directly into that thing. Let's just go pack. Okay, it's packing. I believe that delay is me not allowing my GPU to do the packing. And I think I could go into that at some other time. Not right now here on stream. Oh, pack to others is enabled. Oh, I got to turn that off. Okay, where is that? It's in advanced.
Let's play some video games! Yeah!
What's that, X-Nicky? You want to play some video games? I agree with that. Yeah, let's totally do that. But later. Let's turn pack to others off. Okay, let's try it now. Okay, here we go. We're good to go now. Okay, now we could capture the detail onto the low resolution mesh. Alright, we got good UVs here. Well, somewhat okay-ish, goodish UV is. Disable packing box. It's not bad. You know what? We could stretch this like what we did with the others. Again, don't try this at home, kids. Was that Mateo? Yeah, me who watched Dirty Things on the... What? I don't know where you're going with that, Mateo, but okay. It's a pretty interesting visual. You ever thought about making an audiobook Mateo? Like writing stories, you know what I'm saying? Like telling stories. Like make up a whole world. I heard audiobooks like on Amazon. I think it's Audible is like a big deal. Like I have a few audiobooks. You know, like the Bible is one, but ah, yeah, I like that. Okay, guys, so this is ready to capture the details. So I'm totally gonna do that. So let's get right in there. I'm so happy that UV Pack Master works. So I'm gonna close Blender down just to make sure everything is like nicely in armored, you know, it's nicely there and armored into the you know, into the application. So it's gonna go ahead and save. Gonna close Blender down for 2 seconds. Yeah, boys. I'm gonna leave that there for a minute, and let's open Blender again. Bingo. Bam. And do we have UV Pack Master in there? Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Where are you? Oh, maybe you have to click on that. Oh, what the? It's not in here. Hold on. Oh, it's right here. Oh, it's in the UV. Okay, my bad, guys. It's in the UV window of Blender. That was my bad. I panicked there for a minute. Okay, we got this. Let's capture the detail onto this. So we're gonna go back into UV editing. That's kind of like where I like to see stuff. I could be wrong. Or we could go back into shading. It doesn't matter. I'm gonna select this mesh here and add a new material on it. So this is the material that's going to go into the game engine. Check this out. So okay, so what's the name of this? This is, I normally like to name it after the object itself. Let's go right ahead. Hidden area, arena, and this is the ground, and this is a material underscore mat. Bam. That's how you do that right here in the viewport. Just you click new, give it a new name. You could even bring up the material thing here, and just make sure you got your materials right here. And this is using Blender's newest principled BSDF with focus, which is kind of lining up with how most game engines wants to do materials, where it's mostly focused on metallicness and roughness rather than specularity. So that's kind of new, and that's kind of good. It gives you like better looking PBR materials, you know, physically based materials. I don't know how physically based it is, but it's like definitely, yeah, you could call it that, right? You could call it physically based materials. That's the lingo out there. But you know what we're talking about when we say that. At least I hope so. So let's go ahead. Let's do that. All right, so now I want to go into the material previews just to see, so we could see what's going on here. Alrighty. So I'm gonna change this. Let's go back into that UV editing. Let's go right here. Let's do it here. So we got this. I'm gonna go right here, come out of here like so. And let's turn off this wireframe. Go into here. So this is what we're going to preview, whatever materials we're going to capture, and then we want to actually turn on the entire scene minus all this. So let's minus this. Let's go into, okay, so this is a scene here. So this is a structure. Everything in the scene right now is on, which is wrong. So I'm going to fix that. Let's see what these things are. I'm going to make a folder. I'm going to make something called high res, where all these high res assets are going to live. So let's make a nice little thing here. New collection, call it high res assets. These are assets that are meant to pull bakes. You could bake from them. Let's put that one in there. Ugh, come on, you could do it. Oh, is it already in there? Okay. Okie dokie. Everything else is kind of like a little bit subjective. We gotta do something with this one, but for now I'm gonna leave this. I'm gonna leave this alone. Let's see here. The structure is these things here. Okay, let's leave these things alone here. Right, so let's go to high-res assets. Let's see what we got. All right, this is the basic thing. So now if I put on the export low-res, everything lines up really nicely. But we want one more stuff, so we're gonna turn that off, and there's another high-res section here. Here we go. This is the actual high-res section. So let's see here what we got. We got water, right? So we got a waterfall water here. We got a ground, which is high-res. Okay, we got this kind of ground arena thing. Your babysitter told you have to go to bed? Okay, I didn't know you. Do you actually have a babysitter, Matteo? If you gotta go to bed, you know, I wish you a good night. God bless you. And thanks for the jokes, man. That was fun. I'll give you a couple sleepy exercising bears here. Have a good night, Matteo. Okay, guys, we're gonna bring these objects into the right place. So we have ground sculpt, we have the waterfalls, and these are like meshes for the game water, right? The game water material. So let's put this all into high-res again, high-res assets. Turn that on. Okay, we're gonna turn this off. Right, so we got all the high-res stuff here, right? And the low-res stuff overlaps on this. I'm gonna turn that off for a minute. Oh, we're missing one set. We're missing some rocks. So let's see if we could find those rocks. Okay, right here, export, working. Okay, the rocks are in working. Okay, I'll put that in high res. Okay, lovely, lovely, lovely. So, yep, we got that. And let's do one more render to make sure we have the right thing that we're gonna pull from. So I'm gonna go here into shading. Scale right up here, right? And then we're gonna add trees and grass, right? In the engine, we're gonna do that in engine. So we're gonna come right here. Let's just pick a nice little view right here, and let's do a render. I'm gonna blast it, guys. Let's go. See if Blender can handle this. Well, see, my machine can handle it. Blender can handle anything, I guess. Let's go. Wow, I didn't even hear my fans kicking for this one. Yeah. That's not bad at all. It's still up-resing. Slushy. It's a lot. It looks very muddy. Oh yeah, Matteo. Have a good night. Thanks for stopping by and saying hello. I'm so happy to hear from you, you know. Yeah, boy. Yeah, Matteo.
Konnichiwa. Konnichiwa. Konnichiwa.
Have a good night, Matteo. Okay, guys, it's still resolving. As you know, that this image is looking clearer because it's resolving. Okay, it's finished resolving, and I think it ran. Okay. There you go. So this is the image. This is what we're going to capture and hopefully get into the game engine. If we get this look in the game engine, then we'll be working with oil. Let's go. Okay, it's kind of want to turn that off for here. Alrighty, so I'm gonna we're gonna start doing capturing now. So the way you do that is let's turn all the water stuff off because we don't need that right here like that. We have the low res stuff and export, so let's bring that on, turn that on. All I need for right now, I'm not working on the rocks. Let's turn the rocks off. We're just working strictly on the ground. I'm going to leave all these extra things up here because it could affect certain aspects of the texture just having them on, and I want that. I want them to affect it. So let's do these. Let's rename these rocks, these low res rocks, while I'm here. Naming conventions is a big deal. You gotta keep things nicely named in nice groups so that you can keep track of your assets in code. So let's see here. So I'm selecting. Okay, so I'm selecting the low res mesh. Let's put the selection on. So this is a low res mesh selected right here, and we could go back into UV editing. It's all good. Yeah, so this is a low res one. Let's just come out of edit mode here for a minute. And oh, you know what? Let's stay in shading. Let's fix this better. So I'm going to come here, image editor. Okay. Oh yeah, definitely Merlot. For sure. Wow. You have a good night, Merlot. It was awesome that you came in here and you said hello to us and hey, you know, have a good night. I'll give you a couple Z's also. What do you think, X-Nikki, about Merlot?
Cuteness over 9,000!
Yeah, there you go. Definitely. Have a good night. Yep, we're definitely grinding here. So we got that there, and what we're gonna do. So I have the ground in here, the ground sculpt, and the ground sculpt now has a very complex texture. So remember we did that render. That's what we were seeing. So this, to me, this is very complex because this is like probably like the second most complex text shader material that I've made so far. You know, look at this graph. Graphs galore. Do you guys like to see these cycles graphs? Does it make you excited like it does me? Okay guys, stop being creepy. Let's continue. So just joking. Okay, so we got that. I'm gonna select the ground, the low res ground here. Right. Let's make sure nice clean material. It's UV. It's all UV laid out. What I'm gonna do, I'm going to bring up a view here, an image editor, and I'm gonna add some images to make this texture work. Right. So this is how we're gonna do this for the game engine. Right. We're gonna come in here, and we're gonna go texture, image texture. Right. See how it made an image texture node here. I'm gonna zoom into that, and we're gonna go open. Oh, no, excuse me, not open. We're gonna go new, right? And I want this texture to be 4096 because it's the ground. And actually, you could go to 8K, right? So that's 8192, I think, right? If you know, anyone could out there could go check it. I think it's 8192, but 4096 pixel size is what we're using here for now. So I'm gonna give this the name of this thing here, ground low, and I'm going to do underscore diff for diffuse, right? And I'm going to put the width to 4096. That's a 4K texture, and I think, you know, maybe it might want more than that. Maybe we need to split up the geometry, but I'm going to leave it like this for now, and let's just see what we get. We don't want any alphas. Okay, 4096 pixels by 4096 pixels, and no alpha, new image. Okay, so this created an image that we want to see here. It's not showing up right now, because Blender has a slight glitch. I think they still have it. So I'll show you guys what I mean. Now I'm going to duplicate this guy. Okay, now when I select it, now you see the image that we made is black because we haven't captured, or we haven't baked any of the complex shader onto it from the other mesh, from the high res mesh. So I'm gonna make, let's see, we need a diffuse, which is the base color. We need a metallic for shininess. Then we need a roughness one. So I'm gonna put a roughness. So I'm duplicate another one, and then lastly, we need a normal one. So I'm gonna. So normally most of our assets for this game has 4 main textures that goes along in any one material. Sometimes a little less, sometimes it's one more. So for the actual terrain, I actually do one more, which is a displacement map, but we don't have to do that right here in the channel. Right here in the stream, excuse me. And yeah, let's get it. Let's see here. So we got that guy. Let's just deal with one thing at a time. So we're going to deal with that guy there. So I'm going to go over to my render tab before we move on. And actually to this view right here. Check this out. This is what I like to do. Bring this down like this, and I split the view, and I make this new view to only show the things I've selected. And the way I do that is I come here in the filters tab up there in that side pane right there in the side panel, and I instead of all, I go selected and I turn off collections. So now what you want to do, you want to go from the high resolution model, right, which is this ground sculpt right here. You want to go to the low resolution one. So you select this one first. You select the high resolution one, and then you hold control and you click the low resolution one. And what that's saying, hey Blender, bake from this guy to this guy. All the detail of this guy, bake it over there. That's what we're doing. And because I made that special view, it shows me the two objects that are gonna bake. That's just something I like to do. Okay, and let's go ahead and save this for a minute. We did a lot. Yeah, and if you're still here and you're still rocking out with your boy, this is yeah, this is us getting back up in the saddle. So let's go here. So we're looking down into cycles. So cycles is what we're using, right? That's what we've been baking on. So the samples right now, I've been having just for the render is 16 samples. It's been denoising. We want to get up into the render settings, and we want to do the same. So under render settings, I have 32, which is pretty good. You know, 32 is nice. Let's see how that rolls for now. Normally I go 64, but let's see. And then I have denoising on the higher level. All right, so I'm going to leave the denoising higher. The viewport could be a little bit lower with the denoising, which is only doing an albedo pass for all the technical people out there. Okay, so so let's continue. What do we want? We want to get the baking tab, right? So we come down here into baking. I'm gonna rise that up over here so we could kind of see. Okay, so on the baking, I don't want to combine it. I just want to get all the color from that texture onto the new low res game asset. So to do that, you're going to choose diffuse. So that's what it is. And under contributions, you want direct. You could turn off direct lighting. You don't want no lighting. This is for lights. Direct lights is like the sun. So I don't want any sunlight baked into this. And I don't want any indirect light baked into it. You just want the color. Selected to active, which is what we have. We have selected to the active one. Let's open that up. Extrusion, you should just give it like a little nudge of probably like 0.01. I'll leave everything else. Yep, image margins is fine. Everything looks good to go. So the only thing you need to do is make sure you in your in this editor right here, the shader editor, right? In the shader nodes, you want to select your diffuse texture node right here, right? The one we just made. You want to make sure that you have that selected because this here represents this image that we just made, right? So we got all that looking pretty good. And the only other thing we got to do is to bake this guy, right? There's a bake button right here, which is very cool. And let's bake it and see what we get. Hopefully everything works out just fine. I'm pressing bake and let it go. In the meantime, I'm just going to check my system settings here in Blender. Right, it has all the things I need selected. Actually, these are not selected in the way I wanted them, so let's go back and select that again. Okay. I don't know why I didn't save my settings. Let's save preferences. Okay. Okay, so right now it's baking. It's at 12%, guys. Let's let that go. And I'll be right back, guys. Let's take a little break while this is doing its thing, and we'll be right back. Yeah, boy.
Hey, hang on, you guys. I'll be right back.
Okay guys, we're back. So you can see here that if we look over here to the left, you'll see this image here, and that's the terrain diffuse colors being baked onto a single texture. So we're going to save this here in Blender. I'm going to go image and save. And this is going to be saved to the to a folder where I have all the texture assets for the game level. Textures, I stick with JPEGs for now, guys. We don't need we really don't need PNGs or anything like that that carries an alpha channel or anything higher than that. So this is fine. I'm just going to go ahead and save that. So that's in here. So one thing I like to do is to test to see the resolution on things, right? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to plug this into the base color, right? And immediately it will come up like that. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to hide everything else and just take a look at what this looks like as is. Now, to me, this looks pretty low, right? The only way I personally think I could get around this is by slicing up the terrain into different chunks. I'm gonna turn the roughness up so we could see the thing clearly. Let's go full screen on this. Well, as full screen as possible. It may work. It may work. But it's a lot being packed into here. You know, one place that I probably could exclude the center of this. So maybe it could be just a UV pack exercise, right? So let's see here. So that would be underwater. Let's go back into the UV editing. I mean, we have UV Pack Master, guys. UV Pack Master, pack faster. All right, that's enough screwing around. Let's see if we could optimize this a little bit more. So because this is going to be underwater, this does not need to take up all this UV space. So these are some of the things that if you're doing game levels and game design, you know, you think about, you know, this is a big part of it, like UV space utilization. So I think up to this point is going to be covered, so that's great. It's going to include a couple of these in here. All right, so this is fine. So let's go ahead and grab that guy out of here. Will be okay, let's make sure we have box selector on here. Okay, I'm gonna try to pack this using the pack master here. Now there's a thing where when you packing devices, if you don't use inverse, okay, so CPU, okay, basic options. Okay, so the precision here, if you turn it up to 700, you get a better pack quality on that. That's what I can remember. Excuse me. Margins 3. Okay, let's try to pack this. Okay, packing device is not supported in this engine edition. Okay, so something's going on there. I gotta check that out at some point. Maybe I do need to update to 3. But it's all good. Let's go CPU. Pack. Okay guys, we're going to focus in on doing this, and see you guys in a minute. Yeah, let's go. Okay, I'm baking it for the second time here, just with a slightly higher extrusion count. Notice a little black spot. Now, sometimes if you get anomalies like that in your renders, you don't need to like always have to rebake it. You know, you could just paint some stuff out, but just in case, you know, you could just test out like a slightly different setting just to kind of get any kind of little errors and stuff in the bake, kind of get rid of them. Yeah, I noticed this hole right here, and I don't think that's supposed to be there, but it could be. I don't know. Maybe I'm looking at that wrong. I don't know. Let's see. Let's see what it comes up with. Is baking, is at 50, 60% and counting. So unfortunate things about baking, guys. You know, baking, you know, it's kind of like almost watching like paint dry on a wall. But sometimes you just need to get like a result to see what's going on, right? That's what we're doing. No, there's different ways to texture this kind of stuff, right? So you could like basically get a tile texture with all the maps, with the diffuse map, the metallic map, the roughness map, and the normal map, and you could just plug all those into your material and then tile that particular material, and everything will look high res. Only thing about it, it's tiled, you know. Okay, so that seemed to get rid of that spot. I just saw it disappear. This is looking a whole lot better. It's not tip top shape, but it's good enough, and we'll roll with this. So I'm gonna go right here and just go ahead and save this. Plug this bad boy in there. He's good to go. Let's pull some other maps. Look at some other maps happening off of this, and then we'll see what our final bake looks like. So one of the major maps is like a normal map. So let's see if the normal map and the diffuse map works. Then you know you definitely got like a asset that you could use. So I'm gonna go here into texture, and let's go vector vector normal map, and this here. Now with these rest of these maps, you want to actually start creating the maps for these, because these are duplicates of the diffuse. So let's go ahead and create these. I'm gonna come here, click on that, all right? And this one is called this metallic. Oh, there you go, metallic. Let's go a new image here. I was supposed to put 2 L's in there, my bad, guys. Okay, so let's go with roughness map. This is a roughness map. Let's go here. Call this roughness. Okay, not too bad. And of course, this we do this one as a normal map. Let's do this. Come here. Call this normal. Okay. I'm just gonna plug this normal thing up in here. Okay, we got that. So let's do the normal one. So I got this selected, and here under bake, Let's go normal. Just gonna bake into here. Okay, guys, another thing that I will probably try to do is to download Godot. Let's do that, and we'll see how that works also. So today we've been doing pretty good, guys. We we were able to start baking some of this terrain off onto a low resolution model. Also, was able to get UV Pack Master working in here, which is a good thing. And then we're gonna see, we're gonna get a game engine downloaded so that you guys could see how that, how we do that too. So yeah, we can almost starting here with the good stuff here, guys. Let's go image. I'm gonna save as, right? And this is a normal, right? And we want this to be a JPEG, right? And moving the JPEG all the way up. This is looking fine. Let's see if we arrange by date. I just want to see if these things line up. Yep, they do. So save as. Okay, so with a normal map in Blender, you want to change from sRGB over to non-color. So if you ever have a normal map and you try to plug it in Blender and it acts all funny, that's what you got to change right there. Under the color space, once you import your normal map here in the texture node, you change color space to non-color. And then you plug that into your map like that. So now we could see how things look. Right, so I'm gonna hide the high resolution stuff and let's look at the low res. Whoa, that's not bad, guys. I could work with that. What do you guys think? I think this works. Look at that. Wow, a normal map makes all the difference. That is that's nuts. Wow, I'm digging this. This is working. This is working pretty nice. Pretty nice. Okay, so we got that. Go ahead, file, save. Not too shabby. Okay, so we could go ahead and do the rest of our maps. I'm just gonna bring back the high resolution asset in here. And we have this, okay, we got a ground selected and the low res selected. So we're gonna, the low res thing selected. So we're gonna go and do a metallic. Can I rename this? Ah, boy. Let's put an extra L in there. We can't spell this the wrong way. Okay, so we got that in here. Ooh, whoa. Oh yeah, this one we got metallic. We're gonna bake, not a normal map, we're gonna bake. So this is interesting, right? So for the metallic map, you want actually to bake glossiness. So anything that's glossy is gonna go into this map. Right? That's a little weird, but hey, that's how it's done. Let's get it going. So got all that saved, all that regular. So let's go ahead and bake this as is. So go ahead, press bake, and now it's gonna go through and grab that. So once we get these final maps done, you know, then we'll then we'll be able to see how the asset actually, you know, how it's gonna look kind of almost in the finals. Oh, guys just hear me slapping a gnat. You know, for some reason, like, gnats come around for some reason. I don't have a whole lot here, just like one. Okay, so let's switch over here for a minute and let's see the Godot game engine. Okay, guys, here we are. Gonna look up Godot. Oh, lovely. Whoa, they reach up to Godot 3.6. Finally released. This is amazing. Oh, I love the page too. It's looking pretty 3.6 finally released. But it's 4.3. I don't know, what is this? Let's click on that. I don't know what's going on here. What is this? 3.6 Godot 3.6 finally released after 2 years of development. Why did but download latest version 4.3? Am I on the wrong page? Hold on, what's going on here? Okay, that is weird, guys. I don't know what's going on there. I don't know what that was. That was odd. Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and download there's a base engine here. We'll donate later. So I believe I had Godot not 4 but 3. All downloads. Linux Standard 64. Yep, Steam OS. Other downloads. Okay, guys, let's go back to the desktop here. Okay, so we got a metallic map finished. I just switched over so we could take a look at what that's gonna look like. Save. Okay, so this is it right here. I'm also going to switch over now to... So okay, we got this. Let's plug this right in. It's a metallic. Okay, yeah, see, like, it brings up some metallicness there. I don't know if changing the sRGB over is gonna work. Let's see. Non-color. I think it's about the same. It's all good. Let's plug that in there. And this is the last one here, guys. This is a roughness. So this is what makes all the difference. Okay, we got that selected. Let's change this over from glossy to roughness. Roughness map. Lovely. And let's go ahead and bake. While that's baking, let's go back look at the Godot stuff. Looking for Godot 3 or previous versions? Yes, sirree. I think it's 3.6 I used before, so I'm gonna go ahead and download that. So okay, so we have like an old like news report of 3.6. So I think 3.6 was the last one that I used, and 4 is the newest. So we're gonna download both of those, and so bring that up there. So here we are. Godot 3, Godot 4. Let's leave that alone. Let's go back to the desktop. Oh yeah. So I don't know if you guys know this, but we have viewer tags here on the stream. So if you're ever watching me, to pass a little time, you can throw, say, like an egg. Like so. Like that. egg. Or, you know, you could do like, what else? Look at this one. Don't have too much fun. And then you have like a rock. You could throw it at somebody on the screen here. Oh, okay, you cracked my screen. Wipe it off. And then got cake. I should have used that one. I think it was a couple birthdays that passed. We could have used this. A pizza pie. So if you're watching the stream, right, and if you're watching the stream live, you could touch the actual video itself, and it'll bring up like a menu that says, you know, you could use viewer tags, or it might be down on the bottom of the actual video. It's somewhere around, and you could you know, you can use these viewer tags here to interact with the screen. X-Nicky needs something nicer. Yeah, so here you go, X-Nicky, some flowers. And we have our little friends right here visiting us. Hey, it's a penguin. What? Okay, if you say so, sir. Alright, so we just finished with doing the roughness map, and this is what a roughness map looks like. So we're gonna go ahead and save that image and save as. Just a roughness JPEG. Save. And I'm gonna plug this into the roughness map here. Okay, so now we could take a look, because we have all the maps plugged in. Let's hide the high res. Let's see what this looks like. Okay, that's interesting. What if I change the roughness map to non-color? What does that do? Well, it looks a little more subdued. It's not crazy. I'm digging it. Okay, so the test is, if we're down here playing, what does this stuff look like? So this is telling me that I'm feeling like this needs to be higher resolution, right? But we could leave this as is and then just go ahead and just test it in the game, right? So let's go ahead and save this. All right, it's good to test these things from time to time. Another cool way to do this is actually bring in another chunk of terrain and just look at it. So far, so good. I'm gonna come here and the material itself. let's go here. Let's see what options we got here. Now, I know there was a flag to tell it whether you want it double-sided or not. I'm not quite seeing that in here. Settings. Oh, backface culling. There you go. And there we go. That's what we want. Backface cull action. You're gonna be down in the trenches with this thing, so it's kind of like, you know, what does it look from here? So we may need to divide this mesh up into like maybe 4 quadrants to get the maximum amount of resolution. That's how you do that. That's how you capture more resolution. But who knows? This might work just like this in the engine without too much fuss. But it works definitely far away. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and let's just, okay, so we save this entire file. Let's see if we could get the Godot running. Okay, we're setting stuff up, guys. Setting up, you know, we're setting up this whole Godot back. Yeah, Snicky, we're doing that. Let's go ahead. This is a real-time, live, running. Okay, so it's Godot 3.6. That's what we used before. So let's go ahead and extract this. Let's leave the newer one for now. Dump that in there, software. I'm gonna make a little folder for this guy, Godot. Godot. Okay, and let's drop that guy in here. Let's open this guy up and see what we got. Oh, isn't that lovely? Open asset library. Let's see here. Oh, it's asking me if I want different things happening in here and all that sort of good jazz. For now, let's see, what do we want in here? Nothing for now. Local, okay, let's go ahead and get some local projects. Let's go import and okay, this is where we want local projects. Right here. Go to engine. Okay. Go up one. So go to engine. Oh, maybe this guy here. Open project. Import and edit. Yep, that's it there. Well, hopefully it all works out here like this. This is what we want. It didn't throw up any errors. Let's go ahead and edit and see. Okay, open project. The project was created by a newer engine version. Not compatible with this. Oh yeah, we were in Godot 4, so let's close this. Okay, let's get rid of that. So yeah, I remember it wasn't 4.2, it was 4.1. Oh. Okay, jogging the memories. We got this, guys. Let's go. Let's go back to 4. It was 4 actually 1 that we used, or 4.2, but that's okay. Extract here. Let's go into here. Double click on that. 4.3. Ah, look at this. All new. Okay, create new project, import existing project, go to online library. So I'm going to go ahead and import existing project, and we're going to choose the correct directory for this, which is the work drive here. Let's go to engine, and this is the project right here. Let's open. Okay, import existing project, import and edit. The project was last saved in Godot 4.1. There you go. Open will change it to 4.3. Open anyway. Project will be modified. We do have to go up 1. I don't know. Some stuff might be broken. Let's see if we get 4-1 in here. I'm not comfortable with that. Oh, we can get it, guys. Let's get it. Let's go ahead. We can go to 4-1. The new one is cool, but I'm gonna press cancel on that. And let's get the correct one up in here, because I don't want any weird stuff happening. I mean, weird stuff could already happen, just the fact that of us, you know, there's a couple little plugins and that kind of thing that needs to come in here. But let's see what happens. Okay, so this is the one that we've been using. Go to 4-1. Oh, look at that. It just completely reads it. That's fine. Let's go edit. Let's see what's up. I think it tries to contain itself outside of the engine itself. So all the plugins should be with the project and all that. So which is kind of neat. Kind of neat thing to have. But let's see what happens. It's loading for the first time, guys. Okay, load errors. Let's see. Oh, is this the load errors right here? Oh, it's loading. Whoa, it actually loaded. Okay, error. Game jolt. Okay, yeah, so it wants the jolt extension. Okay, that's good. So what Jolt is an extra like kind of like physics engine for Godot that allows Godot to have like it's a physics engine that was using Horizon Zero Dawn, I think. Okay, here we are. Don't load it from GitHub or from the Godot asset library. That's okay. Let's go to the asset library. Let's see Jolt. Okay, let's do it from GitHub. Maybe I did it from here. Let's go download. Okay, restart Godot. Open your project. Make sure advanced settings is enabled. Go to physics. Okay. I'm gonna put this over here. Let's just read this. Okay. Once the extension is extracted to your project folder, I think it is. Let's double check that. It is what it is, guys. This is how we do it. Let's go. Extract to my project folder. Once the extension is extracted to your project folder, you need to go through the following steps to switch physics engines. Let's see here. Okay, here it is. Add-ons. Okay, yeah, it's here, so I just have to activate it. That's what's going on. So let's go ahead and jump back into Godot there. I'll actually leave that folder there. Just open this up. Just loading, right? It's saying load errors is loading. It's the whole game jolt thing. Okay, so we got this. Let's go ahead and go to projects. Let's see if we get it rolling. Project settings. Did it say advanced? Let's go back here and see what it says. Open your project settings. Make sure that advanced settings is enabled. Okay, yeah, okay, that's somewhere around here. Yep, advanced settings is enabled. Go to the physics and then 3D. Okay, physics 3D. Here we are. Change physics engines. Okay. Okay, that's what's going on. There's no physics engine selected. So I'll go Godot physics 3D. Okay, for some reason it's not picking up the save and restart. Okay, it's not picking up Jolt. I'll have to figure that out on a later time. But it's fine, you know. I built the game so that it doesn't rely on that one. Okay, there we go. That's better. Okay, we're getting back, guys. We're getting back. Oh, still like load error. I think we'll see what that's about. Not sure what that is about. There's no load errors. Okay. Whatever, we'll deal with that at some other point. Let's go file save. I believe I have... I don't want this level to be the one that's opening. So we're going to close it. pretty. This first level and any level is pretty extensive. Okay, extension, res, add-ons. Okay. Okay. Okay, it's complaining about the add-ons in here. About the Jolt add-on. It's fine. I'm going to, let's look for the hidden area. Just going to levels. Extra level. It's a hidden area. Let's open that up. Okay, so this is what we got. We got us like a standing right here, which is great. Right, we got all the other things. Let's started bringing in like piece. Let's start bringing pieces here. Okay, so we know we gotta swap this out. This is arena area. Yep, we got an arena GLB. And I believe I built this, right? We built this up, so let's just get rid of this part here and let's bring in. Okay, so is this a whole node for this? Yeah, that's what that is. Area, and then this was a static body. Okay, so let's come in here. We got this. I'm gonna export just this alone. Let's see what we got. File, export. All right, and we're exporting the GLTF. All right, we gotta make some little changes here. Actually, it's still held on to all the. Oh, it didn't hold on to. It held on to some things. GLTF. Limited to selected object. No animation. This is good. So let's go and put this into the engine. We could bring this into the engine here. Files. Okay. Engine here. Level assets. Extra level 1, arena, hallway collision, terrain, GLV. Okay, hallways, these are the hallways. Okay, so I'm gonna give this a new thing, and instead of calling it strictly that, that's kind of broad. In here, let's limit this arena ground. HA arena. Let's go ground. Gameplay. I just want to take a look here, guys. Gotta make sure whatever we're doing is gonna work. Auto date modify. Yep. Let's go back up into the actual file here. Let's get rid of these things. Let's leave the. Oh, it's importing. Oh, we could disable the extension, I believe. That's the error loading extension. It's loading the asset. We're in Godot here, guys. We're finally back in Godot. Because importing the asset. Okay. I'm gonna see if I could get rid of that annoying thing. Plugins. Fisher Gardener, PLY, okay. Okay, I think it's it's literally complaining about that folder right here. This one right here. I don't know what's the problem though. Let's open this. Let's open the file manager. There should not be a problem with this thing being in here. This shouldn't be. I don't understand why it's having such a hard time with that. Let's take it out of there. We put it right here. Okay. Yeah, probably didn't like that, but if it screws up, I'll put it back in. But let's go back in there. Godot. Wakey wakey. Oh, let's get rid of this here. Let's get rid of that. Load error still. Maybe it doesn't want it anywhere inside of here. Didn't show anything, but hey, whatever. Oh! What the? Am I missing something here? Hold on. Plugins. Install the plugins. Maybe it's reading it from here. Anyways, guys, I'm not keep going back and forth with this thing. Okay, let's get rid of this. Let's stick with this guy. Let's just save this. Okay, I'm gonna bring the new one in. That's really annoying. I'm gonna have to check this out. Once upon a time I remembered how to do that stuff, but I think the fact that it's just in here is probably what's tripping it up. Let's cut that out of here. Put it on the desktop, it's all good. Okay. Alright, let's bring the new thing in here. Level assets. Extra level. Okay, this is arena ground, so this is the beginning of it. Let's just open this to see what this is in a new inherited scene. And this is what it is here, guys. So far looking good. The blender material came through the way it's supposed to, and this is okay. Okay, I'm gonna copy this. And here, I believe we want to paste this inside of this node right here. Arena water level and all kinds of weird stuff. So we're gonna get rid of this guy here. It's a static mesh also. Let's delete. Let's delete this guy. Select this guy, right click, paste. Okay, so it dropped right in there. And it kind of has the water in here, kind of. It's all good. And of course, this has to line up with what's going on here. Now what I could do with this terrain is to make sure that wherever they meet, it's kind of relatively flat. That could be a thing. Looking at the terrain here, yeah, this could be higher resolution. That's something we could deal with later. Let's just add. Let's go mesh, add a static body onto that, just to kind of have something so that character could stand on. Okay, let's see how much of a difference this is from. Well, the grass looks a little greener. It should be a little. a little matter. Okay, so if I come here, let's go here into let's go perspective, and let's go let's show gizmos. Okay, we're gonna see all the. Okay, so I could bring in a lower resolution terrain mesh rather than have it generate and have it do its thing. I believe this is the geometry of this, so maybe this geometry could go down just a smidge. Well, actually, this is pretty good. This is not bad. I think any more than this will probably get lost. Okay, let's see if we could test this out. Let's see if we have any errors, guys. Getting back into this. Let's go ahead and play. This is how you find out if things are, you know, debugging is the key, right? You gotta debug everything. Wow, yeah. This guy's in here. Okay, and this is our new okay, this is my new what do you call it? That's my new controller. Yeah, new controllers are a bit different. Let's come out of here, let's try it again. See if it picks up the controller better this time. Nope, it's still kind of a little bit messed up. Okay, let's get rid of that. Let's stick with the mouse for now. I'm glad we didn't update it to the new. We definitely would have had a lot more issues. So far, this is good enough. Now this is the moment of truth. This is what we see. Okay, so there's a little bit of a difference. Not too bad. You know, a little up-res wouldn't hurt it. Okay, yeah. So we probably want to stop like here. It's not bad. Actually, you know, I can live with. We can live with this. So let's go back. It's not bad at all. I don't know what this cutoff is here. Kind of cut off right there, but oh, that's where the two waters meet. Okay, yeah. We got our own water mesh. It's okay. Okay, that's a different rock thing. Okay, these look a little bit different. Yeah, a little high, a little up res, like twice times the size would definitely take this over the top, which is a good thing. Yep. Okay, guys. Yeah, so that's it. Look what we were able to do. We were able to add on to another level here, right? And then we're gonna do the hard surfaces and see if we can keep this drum going. Yeah. We could definitely bring in the other meshes and that kind of thing here. I was wondering if how he would traverse this, and he seems to traverse it pretty nicely. Let's see here. Whoa, little drift. Even in here, we could add like a wall of something so that he doesn't go right through and drown in the orange goop. So I'm just gonna do that here. See if I can remember. Come here. We want to add everything is right here. So we go static body, collision shape. Let's add a collision shape. Great. Right. Shape. We want to add like a cylinder. Two cylinder. What does it say here? And shapes are only serve to bigger head. Okay, so it should be part of a static body. Bring in another static body here. Put a collision shape down in there. Lovely. It's a cylinder. Oh, it's a cylinder height there. Cylinder height shouldn't be higher than, you know, higher than the actual thing itself. Bring the scene. Bring the height down a bit. Bring the height down a bit more. Bring it in, bring the radius in a bit. Bring down the. Okay, let's see what result this give us. Stick that in there too. Boundary. Let's give it a little bit of a name. Save this. So far so good, guys. We getting somewhere. Let's test it out. Let's get rid of this part here. We could get rid of the we could leave all the extras in here, it's fine. You could even make a even more optimized. You could literally optimize everything, but you know, guess getting functionality before optimization is probably the way to go. But then you still got to do optimization, so you know you don't blow things up. We're just gonna see if we can reach all the way down there. And there's a door also that's supposed to come in the middle of this. Okay, so this is here. Let's go. Let's see if our thing. Okay, so it definitely stops us. That's great. We're gonna take a look and see what's the boundary of this thing is. We could add some. We could make the boundary just a little bit wider. Not bad. Not sure what's going on with the audio, but you know, these things can be fixed. Okay. Yeah, there's little okay, so yeah, there's things to be fixed for sure. Okay, guys. That is cool. We got it in here. You saw the process, you know. That's how we do it. We do it the long format way. It's cool. You can see the realities of it and that kind of thing. How to get this stuff in here and working to some kind of degree. You know, we still got some work ahead of us. I'm warming back up into this whole thing. A lot has been going on, but we are back in action. We're back working together. Okay, I'll see you guys in a little bit. You know, thanks for hanging in there. Thanks for coming and checking me out and being so loyal to the stream. If you're loyal to the stream and you want to continue to support your boy, check out right above my head there. Check out and right in the about section of the stream. Check out our merch store. I'm gonna put some more stuff that's a lot cheaper, you know, and that kind of thing. Definitely, if you want something that's really memorable, grab that hoodie. If you just want something, you know, not so expensive, but you know, grab a mug, you know, because you know we're all about the mugs here. I was trying to get an orange mug, you know, with the exercise nickname here on it, but I couldn't find that anywhere as yet. So as soon as I get this official mug here, but that's the first official mug up there. Check that one out, you know, grab it up, let me know, take a picture with it, you know, let your boys see, you know, or enjoy it, you know, or use it as a gift. Hey guys, God bless you, and I'll see you guys in a little bit. This has been Exercise Nick and Next Nikki. I'll see you guys, yeah, see you guys later. So, you know, enjoy and continue doing 3D modeling and art and programming and music. Yeah, Nikki. They heard you. Okay, guys. Peace.
Endless enemies surround us, leaving nothing but dead worlds and desolation. Yet, unyielding against the darkness, we are the Emperor's Angels. His blade, his shield, forged for a single purpose: to answer the call